Assalamu alaikum dear students, how are you? So today I will just explain you the program, the practical number 6 from the practical notebook of class 10 computer science. The program is write a program to calculate the area of right angle triangle. So we have to find the area of right angle triangle. First of all, we have to use the include then main section. Here I have defined the three variables, base, height, because to find the area of triangle you need base and height. 0.5 into base into height. This is the formula to find the area of right angle triangle. And third variable is float area. Here the area is found in the form of float variable which have the fractional part, so I've used the float with the only area, and base and height will be given in the form of integer. Then I have just initialized the variable of base and height with printf and scanf. After line number 11 13 on line number 13 there is a formula of area 0.5 acute angle है आपके पास area of right angle triangle है, so इसलिए आपने 0.5 measurement लिया, half measurement into base into height, and then you have used the printf command to display the results on the screen. And here I have just excluded the guess statement as I have told you in the last video, so I am just compiling the results in front of you. Whenever I start compilation, it first asks for the base of right angle, and then it will ask for the height of right triangle, and after that, for example, like if I talk about your book, then base is 10 and height of right triangle is 40. So it will be multiplied 10 into 40 into 0.5 and answer will be 200. But here in front of you I have just found some different variables, so you can do it. And now just move to the flowchart. Yes, flowchart, same variables, parallelograms for input and output, and for processing like formula of area I have used the rectangle symbol, and for start and stop the oval shape is used. Let's move to the next practical, that is write a program to calculate the area of rectangle. As we all know, the rectangle with all four sides are not equal, two are parallel to each other and two are other parallel to each other. So I have just started the program and I am just writing in the offline C compiler mobile phone. Here I have defined the three variables, integer type data, length, width and area, because the formula to calculate the area of rectangle is length into the width. And I have just initialized the variable length and width. We have used this most of the time. We have used this symbol in our flow chart. Okay, just like that for the processing step. And next line I have used the formula of area, length into the width, and printf is used to display the results on screen of the area of rectangle. And I have just excluded the guess statement. Now guys, let's I've just displayed you this program on the screen, so just make sure that must be no error. Printf p must be smaller. It is very case sensitive if a word written in the smaller is different from the word written in the uppercase. So because if we change the letter in uppercase, it never left as, it will be never considered as the reserved word. So we have to make all the variables commands same as it were loaded from the C language. These are valid in the C language. So guys, let's move to this output. Like output is given in your computer book. Enter the length, we have entered the 10, and in width 20, and it becomes 200. So let's move to its flowchart. Same here, two parallelograms are used because there are two inputs. We can use the same one parallelogram, or we can use the one statement as well, printf and scanf, to initialize these two variables. Here we have used two different parallelograms, two symbols, because we are initializing the variables separately. And in the processing step is used in the rectangle symbol, then for output parallelogram, and then stop. So I hope so this will be very helpful. Once again students, let's move to the practical number 8. Write a program to find the volume of cube, cylinder and sphere. So just keep remember that to calculate the volume of cube, cylinder and sphere, the formula is different. So we have to first of all initialize all the parameters which are used to calculate the volume of cube, cylinder and sphere. So first of all, just talking about this symbol cube. Cube formula is all measurements a cube, okay, and cylinder formula is 3.14. This is the value of pi into r square into h. Here cylinder is about radius. Cylinder have two measurements, radius and height. And sphere has formula 4 into 3.14 into r1 into r1 into r1, means three sides measurement, and all this multiplied by and divided by 3. So here I'm just showing the these shapes in front of you. So guys, this is the first shape shown in front of you. This is the cube formula is a into a cube. Okay, this is the value of a, and measurement only a measurement will be used to find the volume of cube. And second shape is cylinder, and third one is cube. The third one is sphere. Yes guys, this shape which is in front of you, this is the cylinder formula 3.14 into r square h. R here is represented by d, and h is the height. And next the yellow shape, this is the sphere formula. Sphere I have just defined you that r cube multiplied by 3.14 into 4 and is divided by 3. So here I'm just executing this program, and I have just input three variables. First of all, I have just entered the radius and height of the cylinder. Okay, I have just entered two values, and then side of cubes 2, enter radius of the sphere, and radius mean r1 value, that will be multiplied by 3 times into 3.14 into 4 and divided by 3. And volume of cylinder is in front of volume of cube is 8, and volume of sphere is 113 according to your book. But if you're going to enter different values, then your output will be different from the output given in your practical notebook. So here is the practical, here is the flow chart of this practical, and same for processing. In processing, symbol rectangular symbol, the formula is given cylinder, cube and sphere, and input output parallelogram, and start and stop cube shape, oval shape. Thank you. Let's move to the next program, practical number 5. Write a program to find the area of a triangle. Almost to find the area of a triangle, there is very simple formula, but here the first the value of s is found. Like we have found the parameter, and then from using the value of parameter, the area of triangle is calculated. So s is here the parameter, a plus b plus c. A, b, c are the measurements of three sides of triangle, and area s is parameter, area is the use variable to calculate the area. A, B, C are initialized by the printf and scanf on the same lines, and then we have used to use the formula to calculate the value of s, a plus b plus c by 2, and then the formula of area is given on line number 10. Area is equal to square root a value of parameter into value of parameter minus first measurement a, then into s minus b into s minus c. Okay, like see, if I have just entered three values, like if I'm just talking about your book output, it's 12, 10 and 18. So first of all, these will be calculated, this will be added 12, 10, 18, 30, and it will be divided by 2. The value of parameter will be 15. So I've just put the value of s into the formula of area. If 15 into 15 minus a, 15 minus 12 is equal to 3. First bracket value will be 3. Second bracket value 15 minus 10, 5. And second bracket value will be 15 minus 8, 7. 15 into 3 into 5 into 7. It will be 1575. And if after the taking its square root, the value, the answer is 39.0. 39, because you have just write the integer type data, so that's why it's just gave you the answer in the form of int 39, ignoring the decimal point. So here something missing, so I'm just going to calculate it again. Okay, I've just shown the book output, practical book output, and then I've shown the practical flowchart. Inputs are used in the parallelogram. Processing symbol calculate the value of parameter s and area, and then output is shown in the parallelogram again, and start and stops are used by the symbol oval shape. Move to the practical number 10. In each video I'm just explaining to the 5 program, practical number 5, 1 to 10, 1 to 5, and then in this video practical number 6 to 10. Write a program to find the area of a parallelogram. Here I'm showing you the picture of parallelogram, that how does it look. As you can see, the area of parallelogram is equal to a multiply a is equal to b into h, breadth into height. So altitude and base, altitude is meant by height and base is the base of the parallelogram. It will be up evenly multiply, and then we can calculate the area of parallelogram. First I will initialize the variable of base and altitude. Base and height. Altitude is also called as height. So and I have just defined the variable type float as it is given in your book, and printf and scanf are used to initialize the variable. Then the formula of area is given, base multiplied by height. Printf is used for the same purpose as like in the previous programs. And then I'm showing you the output. Output like that you have entered two values, 17, 19 according to your book, and then the value after multiplying area of parallelogram will be 323. So here guys, 323, there is flow. Now there is a flowchart of practical number 5. These are the very simple programs. So here we have just used the parallelogram for input, processing rectangular, and then output rectangular, parallelogram, and oval shapes. So hope so this explanation will be very helpful, and it's very easy. Let's move to the next practicals one by way. I'll just keep uploading the videos of all the practicals, like practical up to practical number 60. Just keep watching and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you. So that's why the area of parallelogram is 3.00. It's in the form of fractional part. Now let's move to its flowchart. Its flowchart is so simple. There is only one shape of input based at altitude, as we have used it in the same symbol, and then processing formula of area, and for output parallelogram and stop. So I think so this will be very helpful, and for my dear students and viewers, I have just gave the link of MS Word file in which practicals, all the practical like in video of practical 1 to 5 and practical 6 to 10, it is typed in the Microsoft Word format, so that you can easily take that and copy that program into C language compiler. So because it takes much time to write and type all the programs again and again, so I have just given you the Microsoft Word file in which the written material of all the flowcharts, all the programs of C language is given there. So you can download that file from Google Drive. I have just pasted the link. So guys, I think so this will be very helpful. Just keep watching and give the good comments and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.